Hello guys, my name is Subham Singh. I welcome you all in Education Tutorials. Let's start our topic, which is second time US Open Women's Single Champion Naomi Osaka. We must know something about Naomi Osaka. Let's start. Naomi Osaka, born on October 16, 1997, is a professional tennis player who represents Japan. Osaka has been ranked number 1 by the Women Tennis Association, which is also called WTA. She has achieved this particular honor of US Open Championship 2 times. US Open, we all know that this is a particular tournament which is held between in 2020. It is held between August 31 to September 13. This is the 140th edition of this tournament. This is a type of Grand Slam, ITF. So let's start our topic of discussion by knowing something about the biography of Naomi Osaka. She plays from Japan. She is the resident of California, United States. She is born on October 16, 1997. Her height is around 1.80 meter, which is around 5 feet 11 inches. Her coach name is Beam Fisty. She is the winner of Australian Open of 2019, French Open 3rd rank, and Wimbledon 3 rank, and US Open winner of 2018 and 2020. Right from her professional career, she has other side also, which is Osaka has been raising awareness about the Black Lives Matter movement throughout her US Open run. She has been raising this movement in very good manner from earlier times, and I would like to say that this is a very big problem in America, which is Black Lives Matter. We all know that we have seen many videos and on social media that black people are suppressed, black people are not given that much attention towards the development of America. We can see that lots of black people are harassed, discriminated in the society. So I think she have also raised slogans about this particular topic, and we all know that if any types of celebrity in our country, and that may be any types of celebrity, if he talks about this type of things, then it is a very good thing. He comes forward because people try to listen her voice. And when we talk about this time the US Open champion, I would like to say that in this time she has won this champion from Victoria Azarenka. Victoria Azarenka from 1-6, 6-3 and 6-3. She last won the Open in 2018, and when she beat Serena Williams. We all know that Serena Williams is a very good player of tennis. We all know that Osaka was the fan of Victoria Azarenka, and she also have spoken in the award ceremony that she used to see Azarenka as a type of motivation. And I think this is a very good thing that someone who sees as a motivation, right now they play in the final, and the person who sees the motivation, he wins the particular trophy. And I think it's a very good thing for the Osaka, and the motivation level of Osaka is right now very high. And when we talk about something about the major trophies to 3 after her victories, and the 2018 US Open and 2019 Australian Open, Azarenka 31st sprinted to the first set in the just 26 minutes, dominating Osaka with an 88% success rate on her first serve. The Japanese was uncharacteristically sloping, hitting a whopping 13 and forced errors. Azarenka then went to 2-0 ahead in the second set before Osaka fought back to break her opponent's serve twice and take a 4-3 lead. So I would like to say that Osaka enjoyed the first breaking through of set 3 in game 4 when she brought Azarenka serve to take a 3-1 lead. Azarenka then blew a golden opportunity to get back into the match, wasting 3 break points at Osaka recovered from 0 to 40 to hold for a 4-1 lead. Azarenka then saved 4 break point to make it 4-2 as the battle to keep the contest alive. When she broke Osaka in the game 7, the set was back on serve, but Osaka immediately broke back after Azarenka pushed a forehand wide to leave herself the opportunity of serving for the match. On Osaka's second championship point, Azarenka found the net. After touching the rackets with her opponent, Osaka lay down in the middle of the court and looked up the sky in celebration. Osaka had walked into the court wearing a mask bearing the name of Tamir Rice, a 12-year-old African American boy who was shot dead by the white police officer in Cleveland, Ohio in 2014. Osaka, of Japanese and Haitian heritage, wore different masks honoring victims of racial injustice and police brutality in each round of the tournament. So I have earlier said that she have raised the voice against the white person who harassed her particular community, and I think it's a very bad thing if someone does this type of thing for the anyone. So I have already spoken about all this thing in a very brief manner. So I think that's all for today. Please like, share and subscribe my channel. I will meet you all in my next video with a good topic.